Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about something a good friend told me a long time ago. And it went something like this. She said, "You need to learn how to use your resting bitch face." And I said, "I don't know how to do that. What are you talking about?" She goes, "You need to learn it." Because she had it, she mastered, she had it going on. Sometimes you looked at her and you actually cowered because you weren't. Just kidding. But she told me, if you don't learn your resting bitch face, you're going to be taken advantage of. People are going to use and abuse you because you're too nice. She said, "You're just too nice." That's why she was friends with me. But I had no idea what she was talking about because maybe my mom had mastered it, and I said, I don't want to look mean, so I'm gonna always smile and say hi and be pleasant, and that was it. I wish I would have taken her advice. You know what? My friend was right. Had I learned the rest in bitch face a long time ago, my life would have been different. It's possible I would not have been subjected to military sexual assault, sexual harassment, abuse, bullies, etc. Why? Because I was a nice girl, and we were told if we were nice girls and someone was teasing you, that meant they liked you. That meant the boy had a crush on you. And you know what? It's not always a good thing. Because it's never the boy you want. Just kidding. And then I went to therapy, and I was with this woman. She was younger. And she said, "You have to learn how to say no." I said, "I don't know." She says, "I'll tell you what." She said, "I went to the Brewers game, and this guy," and she said, "I was talking to my husband, and this guy put his hand on my shoulder." And she turned around and she said, "You take your hand off my shoulder, and you need to get away from me." I said, "How were you able to do that?" She goes, "I just told him." She goes, "Now you try." I said, "I don't know how to say something like that." And so you I didn't get it. I didn't grasp it. When my friend told me when I was 19 years old, "Use your resting bitch face," I didn't get it. I said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I can't be mean to people. I have to smile and say hi because I was a good girl. You're always polite, kind, and respectful, and I was raised Catholic, and God is watching me. How can I look at someone and be mean to them? Like give them a mean mug?" So there comes a point in time when you have to do it, especially as a mom. If your kids are being jerks, you have to give them that look. My mom had that look. I'm sure my grandma had that look too. That look that said "knock it off." The unspoken, unwritten rule, where they don't have to say anything. You just stop dead in your tracks. But women, we don't learn that. It's like Rose in the Titanic. She had to dress a certain way and look a certain way, and her mom said, "Don't embarrass me." And she had to tie her up in that bustier or whatever you corset, bustier, I don't know. And how she had to sit proper at a table and cross her hands and wear her gloves. Come on now. That's how some of us were raised. How do we, when are we going to stop? When are we going to be, when is it going to be okay that I'm a bee? So, anyways, that's what I wanted to say. Don't allow anyone to steal your joy. And if you got to practice, practice in the mirror. Practice with people. You walk around, and if someone's acting real weird, oh, that's all you got to do. Stoic, stone face. Like, Medusa, the snakes came out and she turned people to stone. You got to turn to stone. That's all there is to it. That's all I'm going to say. And I'll be back.